search up every corner every day. Hustle not easy, not for them I run. It don't be easy on the blazing sun. Boys know they ho, we for make dough. God for bless we, oh hey. God for bless we, make we stop the hustle, oh. For a to, we the hustle for a to, boys the hustle for a to, we the hustle for a to, Bahama they hustle for a to, Nanado they hustle for a to, Bolare they hustle for a to, Ibrahim they hustle for a to, get up.
All of the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings stay for my yard. And like a that, you go be, you go see, you go feel because the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings fall on my yard. That's why I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, no disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, no disturb me, cha. I finna run away, but I will go solve them. Too many bad men and not enough friends. Lord save me, don't wanna lose my conscience. I just wanna dance under the sunset. Make nobody stop my enjoyment, oh. No. That's why I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha.
on silent. Nobody's trying to bring sand to the beach. What would it take to change the plans for the weekend? Cause I'm trying to kick it like eating. The whole thing, the pre-party, the pre-sex. Then we hit the major league with the G's.
I like you, girl, in particular. You in particular. Say, I like your waist in particular. Say, I like you, girl, in particular. Yeah, you in particular. Say, I like your waist in particular.
Feeling here, yeah. Give me love one of these days, yeah. I knew the first time I saw you there, yeah. Give me love one of these days, got it, go. Now you sabi, mommy, you already know, mama. Got it, baby, got it, go. Me, I can't lie, oh. I like you, girl, in particular. Can I see your particulars? I've been screening you like una película. So baby, let's steer it up, yeah.
I like you, girl, in particular. You in particular. Say, I like your waist in particular. Say, I like you, girl, in particular. Yeah, you in particular. Say, I like your waist in particular.
Make I tell you waiting happen for a bullet. Body's big party inside my bullet. I went there with my best friend Kule. Kule they there with his girlfriend Shile. Ghetto girls then they like Takasufi. So many pretty girls they inside my mule. I just the one that say which can party, yeah. Everything yakba, everything there. Oh shit, I get many girls with them they come from away. AJ boys then they like to throw away. Almost see go babe. We just having fun, we won't carry on. Crazy guests like Meg the Stallion. But my girlfriend, they turn me on. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, jaja. Hold on tight. Hold on, jaja. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, jaja. Hold on tight. Hold on, jaja. All the way to Niger Delta, now we get plenty ololo. Girl them now for go logo. I just want sharply take one photo before the baba them tell us to go. Oh shit, I get many girls with them they come from away. AJ boys then they like to throw away. Almost see go babe. We just having fun, we won't carry on. Crazy guests like Meg the Stallion. But my girlfriend, they turn me on. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, jaja. Hold on tight.
Pato Rankin is his name. Abule is this one.
That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, jaja.
Somebody asked me to play a song for them. And I just realized I haven't played this song in forever, man. Long time, pa. See me with Jeremy.
Why you know they see me? I give you green light to tire. I'ma kill him, babu. Yeah, you know they fumble. I go shoot my shot, yo, Joro. So, Joro, baby, take my number. Take my number. You know you can call me later. Call me later. Me, I want to be your lover. Be your lover. Oh, baby, call me later. Call me later. Well, I be bossy, be yo. Talk to your friend, oh. Joro me, baby, yo. Joro me, Joro. Shebi walo so for me. You talk say it like me. I be rollin' bagon. Kilo de Joro. I dey give you signal. Joro me. She you know they see me. Joro me. I give you green light, fire. Joro me, Joro. I'm a killer babu. Joro me. Come my love from Joro me. I go shoot my shot, yo, Joro. So Joro, baby, take my number. Take my number. You know you can call me later. Call me later. Me, I want to be your lover. Be your lover. Oh, baby, call me later. Call me later. Pa-da-da-da, pa-da, pa-da, oh, oh, oh. Oh, baby, no big crime. Baby, person love you, I love you, baby, I yes, I love you, baby, oh, baby, tell me why, you dare take your time, just call me, baby, mine. You're a baby, take my number, oh, take my number. Maybe you can call me later, call me later. Me, I want to be your lover, be your lover. Oh, baby, call me later, call me later. Baby, call me later, baby, call me later, baby, call me later, baby, call me later, baby, call
And I've been living fast life, but I see it in slow. Oh no, and you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the top. See many people there outside where they feel Nanzobo. Oh no, I mean I stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. But girl say she want Netflix and chill, so I chatty get even warning. If you fall in love, Kelly satin. You go to breakfast, I'm not capping. Can you see dripple, I'm not catching. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm a quest and feet, I just want it.
Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you, you go right. All I care for the night. Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you, you go right. All I care for the night.
FNESS, if it be the reason why your baba want to jealous me. If you want to take I'm serious, I do top speed. No fit to resonate, I'm on a different frequency. I don't think it's necessary. I be damned if there's somebody that could do like me. When I be like Musala coming up the right wing, I got to your defender, you no need to tell me. I'm a horse, finesse. And you know say me I must not. Now you can let I go carry go. If me I got money past you, if you're not careful, finesse. You know say me I must not. Now you can let I go carry go. If me I got money past you, if you're not careful.
Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you, you go right. All I care for the night. Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you, you go right. All I care for the night. Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you, you go right. All I care for the night.
I slap police for your cases. I go to war for your cases. I go to court for your cases. I climb the bridge for your cases. Enter water for your cases. I punch the judge for your cases. Anything you want, baby, that's for you, baby. go chop. If not to suck it, guy, we go suck it. What the hell are you waiting for? If not to fly a car, we go fly. If not to suck a camo, we go suck. Fire gas yo, fire gas yo, no. Fire gas yo, fire gas yo, no. 'Cause my papa no be Dangote, oh I delegate, but we go there, okay. For my papa no be Dangote, oh I delegate, but we go there, okay.
But you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Match on your chin, now girl, don't talk. Got me like a thief in the night, long jaw. Girl, you know, say all of my niggas them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. Match on your chin, now girl, don't know. Taking it a break, at me, I know the rush. Maybe if you want me, catch a rebel, mommy say with me. Yeah.
Show me a jigger, let me see. And let me see the woman that is with. I put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist? Mama, they can't touch you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do some kind things, make me feel some kind way. You know I'm not just tryna get laid, 'cause I know some kind chicks do it for the right pay. Baby, make a fire you with my machine gun. 16 rounds, I be King Kong. Girlie, make a sample you my brand new song. Baby, love.
Oh, girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Senorita, mamacita, body bad and the craze for your features. Nice to meet you, Jimmy Sika. Only wanna deceive on my future. Oh, I wanna teach your body a thing or two. If you know the things we do, this love no be job, no April Fool. Yeah, girl, so mama, you me say get 5-star boomba. Nyata ba, kaba kaba miaka kamina ngobe. Oh man, you my boss, mama. All of my guys are thugs, but you know I'm rude though. I mean, if you wanna give it up, go trap mask for your love, babe. All of the guys, they want you, but they don't know that I got you. And they never been where we been from. It's your my obsession. When I put you in a right skirt, shawty come and ride in my backseat. Would you tell me what you want, what you fancy? Waiting on my ride like a taxi. I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gas up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know,
We go on a boom boom, hop on the wire. Baby, say vroom vroom. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. I rap on all your thing, while we move. Even you, where they catch my cruise. You know the vibes, you know the groove. Only why they miss my boo. She make my heart beat, say like say boom boom. Next time you're gonna take you to bloom bloom. When we done, we go home and boom boom. Hop on the wagon, baby, say vroom vroom. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. I got a girl, she a London thing. She wanna roll and smoke one thing. I want to give her a diamond ring, but she say other girls like my thing. She make my heart beat, say like say boom boom. Next time you're gonna take you to bloom bloom. When we done, we go home and boom boom. Hop on the wagon, baby, say vroom vroom. Say cheese, like take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture.
Now cause I'm relationship, mo ase musu yewa. No mama sem ni na e short to one side. Sika sem ni na short to ayo. Sisa di woman no be a shoko. Bikita fire.
Otuko Anita. Let's go. Alright then. Hey, Mr. Joe.
You may be a fipa and come a guy. I'm one pempo, they ain't faded. I'm one pempo, they ain't faded. I'm on a dogo, be more dungu, be more corners, corners, guy, a fiba. Call I'm one pempo, they ain't faded. Call I'm one. Chayanda, yes, you suda. La watch a running in now, block away, in daddy. Sister, the one woman of your shoko. Bikita fire be the camp quench. One wash a fancy no sawdust. As I'm a meka and damn god, do yami mania. Adami mania. Yenny in here for stop one proud for the hen losing for you losing no with swag no. Yenny inshallah for no living legends no. Yenny and Thames Dawson no. Yeah, befa on God we will still win. We've been through a lot but you stay real. A big broncosia idea be ye and then coming to your chore. I need baby a dry. If you for when you shame or why advice. Yeah, you need to be a try tag life.
Hawaii zone Yehoda. Hey.
Those days when you fear nothing day. Side to school fees, if you know the fee paid, the heart breaks, the rat race, but you found grace. Yeah, Yami baby,
See how the
go, everybody to the Jesse, give them. That quick. Let's go. I see you. Hey, Jesse. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Can we do it together? You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe. Energy. You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe. Oh. Give them. You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe. Hey, let's go. You don't feel that vibe. I don't feel that vibe. Oh. Let's go. Hey, go.
My God be my provider, He be my protector. Somebody go higher. Yo, baby, I need Pabeka. My God be my provider, He be my protector. Somebody go higher. Oh yeah, me know be a body. I don't do them anything. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. Me know be a body. I don't do them anything. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. Eva, I still dey fight for the paper. Love me now, no be later. No be later. Eva, I still dey fight for the paper. Love me now, no be later. Yeah. Nana nyami kebi mama. Nana nyami be kebi mama. Kebi mama. Nana nyami kebi mama. Nana nyami be kebi mama. Yeah. Me nyawo biampo body. I don't do them anything. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. Me nyawo biampo body. I don't do them anything. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well. People say me another day. If you wish me well, I wish you well.
Are you ready to listen?
Would you make it come and some massive call with a story?
Are you ready to listen, my dolly?
See my phone coming here, can see and I told
I know the love again.
me by your machine, I'm destroy the soul inside. My baby, I'm on a monkey. Shame on you, I pray my God, shame on you. I pray my God, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you.
Later today, they'll be going for lunch. No more, no, Miss Loverman. Say she know they feel my go-go, she's calling the bunch. She's calling the bunch. As I dey sleep, I be counting my ceilings. Oh my God, what I'm feeling. 21st century, so she go tell it to my face. Oh yeah, it's over. My baby say over. It's over. It's over. She dey tell me say over. 21st century, so she go tell it to my face. Oh yeah, it's over. She dey tell me say over. It's over. It's over. My baby say over.
Me see me pretty girl, why you do me so? Although me sweetie darling, I have fallen, can't you see? I know they feel they go. I never tell you no lie. Baby girl, why you do me so? Never you say bye-bye. To the end of time, I saw that thing they go. Me see me pretty girl, why you do me so? Why you do me so? Although me sweetie darling, I am falling, can't you see? I know they feel they go.
As I dey sleep, I be counting my ceiling. Oh my God, what I'm feeling. 21st century, so she go tell it to my face. Oh yeah, it's over. My baby say over. It's over. It's over. She dey tell me say over. 21st century, so she go tell it to my face. Oh yeah, it's over. She dey tell me say over. It's over. It's over. My baby. tell me say over. Even if I report, I'm to Jehovah. He says she go drive a Benz, no Corolla. Make I know the test, make I know the cola. Me, I dey wish you the best, yeah. Don't remember me. I know the lie. No be your fault, yeah. Just because say your bumper be. You do the wine. As I dey sleep, I be bouncing my ceiling. Oh my God, what I'm feeling. 21st century, so she go tell it to my face. Oh yeah, it's over. My baby say over. It's over, it's over. She dey tell me say over. 21st century, so she go tell it to my face. Oh yeah, it's over. She dey tell me say over. It's over, it's over. She dey tell me say over. It's over, it's over.
Champagne for my pain. I stay in my lane. Every day is my birthday. Wait till weekend. Champagne for my pain. I stay in my lane. Every day be my birthday. It be we did it. Oh baby, you know we outside. Yeah, yeah, we outside. You know we high. Oh baby, you know we outside. Yeah, yeah, we outside. You know we high. Body like a panda. The way she move it make a panda. Break it down, make it wiggle like a banda. I want to know what you meet me in the corner. Bouncy, 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 baby, bouncy, bouncy, ma. Bouncy, 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 baby, bouncy, bouncy, ma. Champagne for my pain. I stay in my lane. Every day is my birthday. Wait till weekend. Champagne for my pain. I stay in my lane. Every day be my birthday. It be we did it. Oh baby, you know we outside. Yeah, yeah, we outside. You know we outside.
Listen, they call me man you want. If you don't know my name, be man you want. Make elaborate. Now this kind of boy I get from my date. They call him Jake. So wahala make we separate. All this time I did dedicate. This boy know that appreciate. He go jubilate. When I give him money, he go celebrate. Oh, then I met this baby, yo. Boy, he a different, watch him, Makumo. Oh, then he do, he a Remy Mo. Everyone, they call him Pedro. I call him my honey. Honey. I don't want nobody. Nobody. I want an only. Only. You they drive me crazy. Told on your mommy, who told me why? Tell me why. Would they move why? Would they pay me why? Can be try me why? If I went before Jojo me why? I go and take. This boy know they complain. No, they must give pay. If you ask them, they don't be explain. Oh, then I met this baby, yo. Boy, he a different. Watch him, Makumo. Oh, then he know he a Remy Mo. Everyone they call him Pedro. I call him my honey. Honey. I don't want nobody. Nobody. I want an only. Only. You they drive me crazy. What on your mommy? Who told me why? What on your mommy? Who told me why? What on your mommy? Who told me why?
Oh my baby.
What on your mommy? Who told me why?
Looking for you for
What
days.
on your mommy? Who told me why?
I just want to say, my hair, you day for my hair. I know fit to reset, I know fit to connect. Waiting there, your back, say make a defend. I know fit to defend, even if I play defense. Yeah. I won't comport myself, I can't. I fall for you down flat. I fall for you down flat, yo. Go, go, go. Now who no, you bad. I swear you bad. I swear you bad. No do me long thing, something wicked day for your body now. No. I did for the mountain waiting for so long. Oh no. My head, you no fit to reset, I no fit to connect. Waiting there, your back, say make a defend. I no fit to defend, even if I play defense. Yeah. I won't comport myself, I can't. I fall for you, turn flat. I fall for you, turn flat, yo. Go, go. I will not know you bad. I swear you bad. I swear you bad.
Hey, Felly.
We all be sin, that's my party, nobody holy bad. And my happiness comes first, I never come left to stress, yeah. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass it doctor. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass it doctor. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass it doctor.
I had to bring it back just to comment on Roger Feli's mustache. It looked like some cartoon character with some plenty mustache like that. Oh, if you want them Nintendo, what do you Luigi. Feli mustache make like Luigi. Good to catch you on, man. Get well soon.
Understand me or not, misunderstand me or not, me, I'm okay. And if you think I'm wrong or not, long as it's what I want, me, I'm okay. Cause who are you to judge me like say you be holy past? I dey love my life, get my peace of mind, I dey try survive. We all be sin, that's my party, nobody holy bad. And my happiness comes first, I never come left to stress, yeah. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass it doctor. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass it doctor.
Elsie, are you at work or at home? Wherever you are, enjoy it, man. Roger the steps.
I only care for stunting. I only care for money. I never care for perfect. As long as I'm happy. See me, I know for sure they know me. Young boy, but I know G. 6 years, no be small thing. And since I entered the game, fatality. All the troubled days, sleepless nights, things I see, inside life. I think I Charlie the things I see. Don't they live to impress nobody. They doubt my thing, them forget. So only panya me, oh no, oh no. Cause who are you to judge me like say you be holy past? I didn't love my life, get my peace of mind, I did try survive. We all be sinners, my body, nobody only bad. And my happiness comes first, I never come like to stress, yeah. I be like Terminator. I be like Terminator. I the deliver. I pass it doctor. I be like Terminator. I the deliver. I pass it doctor.
Yeah, hold on. That's your jam now. I know.
I the deliver. I pass it doctor. I be like Terminator.
I be on the phone, calling you tonight. I wanna make you show me, make me know the fight. I don't wanna sleep alone, wanna hold you tight, but I fool my eyes, but I'll be alright. Forever, on my laptop, on my keto, on my sheet on. Say them go feel it, them go run it down. Them go hold it, them go. Say them go feel it, them go run it down. Them go hold it, them go. I be talking to myself, and I don't even notice. She got me feeling like a zombie, and she they shoot like Chuck Norris. The way she put her body down, you got me falling truly. I just touched down, when I see you now. I've been on the phone, calling you tonight. I wanna make you show me, make me know the fight. I don't wanna sleep alone, wanna hold you tight. I fool my eyes, but I'll be alright. Forever, on my laptop, on my keto, on my sheet on. Say them go feel it, them go run it down. Them go hold it, them go. Say them go feel it, them go run it down. Them go hold it, them go.
My niggas are with them to watch your blog. And you know for gazing in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure that we're dripping the when you plug. My niggas are with them to watch your blog. And you know for gazing in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure that we're dripping the when you plug. You know that drip is very necessary. Anytime you pull up, you gotta be scary. Sabana shopping, I be Sabini Pateri. Woody Gucci do now Pekula Perry. I used to rock fakes, now we turned up. 450 on the fucking 10 top. It's like an addiction, nigga, we can't stop. If you can relate, let me see your hands up. Now by the dripping, now nigga, we get more. We'll be better than Louis, but I said no. Cause everybody be rocking the same shit. I'll rather pull up in the fucking vet more. Since you the dripping, no, we know the big brands. Minye Sikakura, now we got big plans. Rolling up, be replacing my wristband. Pass, I wish I queen with their distance, huh? Charlie niggas say with him, so watch your blog. And they don't forget in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will dripping the way you plug. My niggas say with him, so watch your blog. And they don't forget in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will dripping the way you plug. Would you be dripping the shit that won't your light bill? Cause a couple dollars saving for the right deal. Grills the teacher, your friend is spotlight grill. Macy Margiela on an off-white sale. On a regular day, be Air Force Ones. The person me shop body, I me want me low down. From your we sit up and me would me chia. Last hour, I just say we wish I was to go fan. Casablanca t-shirt on a chill day. Yeah, the card I swipe it, but we still day. Baby can't tell me that I tell you give way. Hope you're plugging and friend, it don't be eBay. Each and every morning with the pop tags. Charlie don't forget the top class. It's a drip in the one where we know they walk fast. Some shadows they reserve them for rock stars. Huh? What else? Who them say watch your blog? No fugazi in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip in the way you plug. Huh? Who them say watch your blog? And you know fugazi in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip in the way you plug. What else? Now.
Enemy see they no be God, they want see my downfall, but the boy them know the flop. Me across my hands I chuckle. Zanku, 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 yeah. You see the hater no fi murder God. Elementary, we be the feather cause. We them boys where they bring the old school to the 21st century. But we no be one of bros. What you they do for me I never know. If one door close, open another door. We know the mind. Say a ban chimpo aye baby. Me walk on tombre, my palava sauce. Me and me foko. I know they see you're jealous. Cause I did by the almighty. Come to me and me foko.
Show.
her alone, cause she is strong with me like stone. Some don't stuck on their bone, cause they want one to be their own. Waiting I go do if I don't see Bola for one day. School life is the best, I can't think say you know go end. I'm in love with two women, I don't know which one to take. I'm in love with two women, I don't know which one to take. I'm in love with two women, I don't know which one to take. I'm in love with two women, I don't know which one to take. I'm in love with two
Hershey's chocolate. Hey. You want more chocolate? You better get here now. As we kick it inside, some old high life, man. I've been heading a very long time. Hey, fly. Osebi, Johnny. Osebi. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. I haven't played this in a long time. His name was Michael Jamina. Back in my radio days, he was one of the musicians I used to talk to. Lived in Holland. Anytime he passed over, he would pass his new song. Take us go out to have dinner or something. Passed away suddenly. Michael Jamina. Oh man.
Now who they resemble? Who they look at more? The way they shake and booty. Now who they resemble? My family they holla, holla, say make I deliver more. I go feel it, but I'm in love. Bad in booty, bad in kibbe. Now you be my wahala. The way they walk, I go, my shake it, boogie, they go. You like it now, all them in the round they go. The first time I see you, this is a combination. I come and no sing, go say I'm not go down. I come and say, let this stop, come and rock it to me. I like the way you move your body to the rhythm on the floor. I go carry you, go see my mama, my papa. Now go see love, now you be number one. And go see back and passing, mama, go see back and passing. And go see love, it drive me crazy. Naturu, I know they lie. Yeah, mami, go baby, I'm me home, baby. Tell me, go see, oh yeah. I'm not some gay, oh, oh, no, me don't know. My come move on me, see, mommy, see, yeah. And go see where I'm going to go. Mama, me, she, need to be old, cause he love you number one. So I beg the look on, as the shaking booty. Now who they resemble? Who they look at more? The way they shake and booty. Now who they resemble? My family they holla, holla, say make I deliver more. I go feel it, but I'm in love. Bad in booty, bad in kibbe. Now you be my wahala.
Samba so chede hu cheni pa jono mu pa pampa so bella roma ke hwe ne sheshe me yete my boy implementation sika keke na bo pa na be $1 na forget it for fefe me mema wo cash ya me feel it bo bobi ni wo nyash di me chena me feel wo gas se go be sit down na be je corridors ene me nya college no get me mana wane me mana de na come square wo ya be ma pete busika to nya ta me ne shata be je wo get
Pema cantica gamo ya me jiuge. So me nisi kapwa me de me swag me jiuge. So me java na me saka wa me de be jiuge. Go baya go be me de be
commodity or body was shape. Poisonous calamity, guess it will cape. Infectious gravity straight to your grave. Polygamous entity don't fornicate. What tempo manageable me congrasso. A jadebe for grants and in suato. A yimamotum sama pompabo. The woman hunting in Tiapo, Yanko, Mama de Faboko Beja Golf. Boys if you doom can ya me to Bob. Minim D's and so me mini were off. I eat the best here, a buy her up. Do you wanna move to the groove? Do you know the things we go do? You go make a wait for the goose, so you go give it to me, make a pay for the juice. What else?
Then I can take a gamma, oh yeah, make you get. Tell me this, you can't point me, they miss what you get. Tell me a driver, now me a sakawa, me the bed you get. Go by, go away, me the bed you get. Can't think how many gal when me got. Can't think how much money when me got. Can't tell me have everything when me got. I mean I worry about gal, only this when me want. Enough money when me pre like such. No one no more car rush. Shut a wall in a bar brush. I could pull any money back. Saturday, I'm a baby of it. I'm your today. Shut a wall. Shut a wall. Shut a wall. One more time, what's your condition? Me real, me turn my ear. Yenina, Zika Cruya. Obianopia. Well, Obianopia. Obianua, or you need pass you. Yakupo was in our pet. Friend, I say, who are me child. When you swear, whom you be so in your pia. Yenina, Yashem Rasi. Obianua said, in Russia, I say, President, lawyer, Yenina, Yashem Rasi. Who are which are Ghana? Who kick out and I'm dancing. Already made, Monsieur Fools. Who bought Premier, Nipo Coast. Who did Dallas, Nippy Series. And once I would be honest with you, my Yenina used to send this cable. Yenina, Obianopia. Well, Obianopia. Understanding, who named Begia, who be Wada, who bought Roma, Nebo Bass. Yenina, I'm a Croya. Well, Obianopia. Give us some money to be problem. Money no be problem. Alright. Give us some money no be problem. Alright. Give us some money no be problem. Alright. Give us some money no be problem. On the block. Alright, I'm back again. Do you know what time it is? Straight up. Alright, what's up? Listen. I banned him and I came and Missy Ma. Michelle, she been on the fro, so winking. I come off and I check me, young Bimbuna. And with Simba reason, I the real day, Juma. Oh, Piebo, what did that dear Quechima? What a tema, Tama Fahin, Tibuni Tema. Then my Mepa, dear, Nepa Pasukurapoma. I guess I'm a legion home, poor Biasoma. I shall win up about the young Conqua, just some pipe, a few rice, one genoa. But Tema Bobuano, Mini Bin Timamua, one on the Jamabakari, eh, Billy Pataqua. As I see that they be when I'm over near my papa, Pivia, Mosia Yamua, Fiaca, as on to be a Ben Sakana de Yamia, but the whole
You're in the mix with DJ Fisho.
And this under your Puma. No, now those was a champagne. Fire zone, still I go maintain. I bet shoot is skin pain. The good be no, your guy complain.
It's the way they be my speckle. This girl could they kill me. When I see about the mess up, maybe why you they do me so. She they mash up my head.
Them say life is sweeter than, but you for take it easy and make you know the rush and blow your meter on. Just get your hustle on, then be fly you day for land.
Use your head and use your hand. Don't you envy brother man? After all, we all be one. No, hey. Don't keep doing what you're doing and don't watch nobody. Now who you for listen to? Be Baba God, mankind go give you story, but in the end they go leave you lonely. So make your own history, yeah. Wallahi, baby I'm a duru no bankoma. I keep moving on, I'm a soldier. I never lose the title, I'm a holder, yeah. Wallahi, baby I'm a duru no bankoma. I keep moving on, I'm a soldier. I never lose the title, I'm a holder.
Winners don't quit, cause quitters don't win. God forgive us, save us from sin. Bless us with success in a couple of things and protect us. We all know the trouble it brings. Words won't break us, words will make us. Words will take us with some fear haters. Yeah, cause we got game like the Lakers. I spit raw naked. I think life is like the video and whiskey. While from the ghetto, the for a rich kid. By the boat running your game at stakes. When you dream big like the big says. M.O.B. money over MOB, money over bridges. MOB, McDonald's over Burger King. And spend the rest of your life trying to lose digits. Okay. Bosses the chill with a drink rosé. Like play with a drink J3. Life is short like May. Weather, bring the storm with me. Weather, cause we got cheese, mo, cheddar, R2B. So beer and get that, Dano. Beer and get that.
Wallahi, baby I'm a duru no bankoma. I keep moving on, I'm a soldier. I never lose the title, I'm a holder. Baby, I'm a duru no bankoma. I keep moving on, I'm a soldier. I never lose the title, I'm a holder. Yeah, me I they do my thing. Me I know they do like them. Them in the rush where I be cool like wind. Them in the cool where I be hot like gin. Them in the cool where I be hot like gin. Them in the cool where I be hot like gin. No, this time, no lie. If you be that, you know, freestyle. Ever walk, you know, me dinner hall. Man, for we gonna, no me dinner hall. It's too much, whoa. Na me pepa, na me sesa, na me kudu, na me pepa, na me kuto hall. I paint it, it's a walla, who has all. Me to a hand, no to a hall. Me come a hand, no a Canada. Me like me to a hand, no to a hall. Me come a hand, no a Canada. Opisus me metro, my report. And so, me dinner hall, na manu. When him sa cross out to me money before. Him to wanna make a project. Ya go ban in the con, or ban in the con, or back with in the body. While I book the body first.
All right. Hey. Time has flown by. Aye, watch na subyo. Enyamende. Watch na subyo. Tic tac. I did say we'll speak to Nana upon today. We'll do that. There's a song I heard not too long ago. I'm usually more of the praise more than the worship side when it comes to gospel. But this was one, it was just so cool. And I wasn't even sure it was a popular song or not. So just funny, within the last 2 days, this morning somebody requested it, I play it today. And then 2 days ago, I also saw somebody write it on Facebook. For sure, can you play this for me on Sunday? And I was surprised because I didn't even think it was out there. But it's a calm and comforting tune. The kind of song that you just want to listen to when you want to relax, when you want your mind at peace. And so today I'll play this one. I would have ended with it, but we'll come back. I'll have a vibe with Nana before we get out of here. So enjoy Narcisse.
Ya me way me free more. Yes, so feed your mommy. You trauma na mommy. You can't tell me go me so sad. Give me ye dawa brabo mo. So what we do Swaba faswa mami. Samini msube meseya. Akame suda. Mini msube meseya. Eja kamanga senti ya oda. Meseya dawa ide. Asi ede. Ifi me wane muina. Mende medasyo.
You know a lot of his songs. Nasi is his name, and that's his new one he calls Asida. I hope it does well. It's a nice song if you listen to it properly. To each and everyone out there, have a lovely week ahead.
kama kesenti ya uda. Missy masina sendo.
All right then, MQF 2023. In 2023, we had our signature event over in London, England. That's been about, time flies though. It's what, 3 weeks? Yes. 3 weeks now. And we're still basking in all the fun we had. Charlie, London treated us very nicely, and we're grateful for that. We've had a wonderful time, and we've put up... Your holder space. Anytime we say London was good, bring your holder back. Bring your holder space back.
She's giving us the RBF.
Anytime we say London was good.
Hashtag RBF.
Yoda, they treated us well. It went well. But I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, right? I mean, you do it. It's supposed to always get better as we go on, right? So we've had a good time. We haven't even had time to sit down and analyze everything and, fix dates for next year and all that. But I said Nana has been all over the place. He was in Italy. You were where last week?
Where was I last week?
The wine place.
Oh, yeah. I was at a winery by Hagerstown and then Virginia.
And then. So now today he's back, and it's the first time he's been back since the England show. And I've had discussions with Lyrics and Belinda, Lily, and all of us have kind of analyzed the show a little bit. We haven't spoken to you yet.
Yes.
What would you say?
I think that overall it was a success. When you're behind the scenes on events, like for me, I have to kind of like watch the video even to experience, remember what happened because it moves so fast. Mm-hmm. We traveled from here. You guys got in on Thursday, right? Yeah, you guys got in on Thursday. Yeah. I was supposed to get in on Friday morning, and my flight was delayed. So I didn't get in until 3 o'clock. We met in the hotel. I checked in.
Just before lunch?
Yes, and then we rushed. Yeah, we rushed to go meet Peter Akwabua. And then we had to go to David Lobby's house at 7. And as of 7 o'clock, we're still, somewhere in Canary Wharf trying to have a steak dinner.
It's Peter Hall. Melinda, it's Peter Hall.
We're laughing about the steak dinner because this is what happened. So, David Lobby has set up his house. He said, guys, come up at 7 o'clock. And then Peter was gracious enough to invite us for dinner. But we're thinking we're going to Peter's office, Morgan Stanley, to go have, a meal in the office.
Well, we're supposed to go over something first on the program.
Yes.
Yeah, and then have a meal in the office, right?
So we get to his office, and there's no meal. And he's like, you know what? We're going to go out to dinner. And Paul was there, and Paul keep on talking about this steak. This steak, So this place where there's this great steak that Paul obviously loves. And I'm hungry because my flight is delayed. I didn't get to eat.
You see, you haven't added all that. Now today I added all this stuff. So Lillian and Belinda will forgive you.
So Lillian and Belinda is like, hey, we have to go to David. David is 7 o'clock. And me, Paul, and Fisho undercover.
Oh, wow. I had nothing
Fisho is undercover because he's hungry, but he's not trying to say it. So I know.
Had nothing to do with
so
it.
then we go to this steak place, and Paul is really enjoying this steak. And I'm also enjoying this steak. And Fisho is enjoying the steak, but he's low-key. Because his wife is like, we have to go. And Peter asked, you want more? And I think we ordered chicken. The chicken didn't come. Yeah. And we wanted to order another chicken. The guy was like, it'll take 30 minutes. And Belinda is like, guys, you guys are embarrassing us. So anyway, we leave. I think we got on an Uber, right? To go to
two Ubers, right?
Two Ubers,
No, you were in Paul's car.
Oh, yeah. Paul drove, and then Peter took an Uber, and then we head out to David's house, like almost midnight.
Oh, no.
Like 11?
Yeah, Peter and I got there at 10:59.
Okay, so
So you guys got there much
a
later.
little, yeah. So we get there, and of course, David is pissed.
Dilabi, we apologize.
Dilabi is like, Charlie, you guys, I set up this place. You been that way to come, He was pissed, but it was fun. It was 2 hours of fun. Lovely home. He opened up his house. Every time somebody invites you over to their home, and it's not only us, but other people come along, it's really an honor and it's a pleasure, right? He was really prepared. I really loved his door.
Garden.
The garden and the door, the way the door folds over. There was tons of food. Ivy Rose had called me earlier and was like, Nana, me ya jollof, ubi di Anna. And I would say, Ivy, Tibi Bremi, I'm that type of person when I go places, I eat before I go because you don't know what to expect, right? And Tibi say, Ivy, Tibi she bo munafa Bremi, who drew one of my babon, bidi. Because I didn't know what to expect because I'm like, I heard.
Oh my God, look who just sent a steak.
David Labby, I hope the steak was wet.
We thought you were asleep. Oh, no.
So let me tell you.
Apologize officially.
We really, really, really apologize. This is a sincere apology, David. But listen, when I was going to David's house, somebody had called me and said, David's wife has traveled. So I said, for sure. David said, come for drinks, but I didn't see anything about food.
And I said, at worst case, you order food. Don't worry.
I said, I didn't see anything about food, so I wasn't really confident about the food part, right? Because I heard his wife had traveled. I'm like, no, babe, they know why you're journey. But obviously, he ordered food.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So when I talked to Ivy Rose, I said, Ivy Rose, jollof, take a crash. Take a crash,
So she brought it?
She brought it. So, so when I got there, everybody was, nice. They had watch it, jollof, what have you. So we all ate, and then Ivy Rose didn't only bring me jollof, but she brought other people jollof. So I took my jollof with me to the hotel. Yes. Belinda said it's the first we're hearing of this jollof. It was undercover jollof. So it was fun. That was the night that
we got back late.
Yes, we got back close to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
You guys were either behind me or ahead of me. I went with
you went with Oso
and somebody else and another guy who was staying at the hotel.
Rapti,
yes.
the guest speaker.
So we get back to the hotel. I think it was maybe 3 or 4 o'clock. Did we talk that night?
No.
Okay, everybody went to bed, and then we woke up the next morning. Flowers came very early. We went downstairs to set up. I mean, we set up the entire day. We had to fold napkins. Who came to help with the napkins? Yvonne and Ifwa, yes. So the napkin fold that we had picked, the hotel wouldn't fold it. So I told Belinda, "Me fold it." And the Yvonne and Ifwa came and helped. So we had an assembly line. So I do this and then they do that. And then Lillian was supervising me on the flowers.
Let me add, Nana is being very modest about it. 200 napkins. He folded every one of them. Because he told the hotel, this is the style we want, and they said they couldn't do it. So he said, I'll fold it.
It's a very simple fold.
I'll fold it.
Hey, my supervisor is on. I have a picture of Lillian standing there, Sanana. It was really fun. So Lillian was in charge of the flowers, and we had been struggling with the flowers because I think initially Ivy Rose had offered to give us some stuff, and then we're going in between. And then at some point we decided, because it's all budget, right? Once you're doing a fundraiser, you don't want to spend all the money on decor. But we decided we wanted fresh flowers, and Letitia and both Maud had worked hard on finding a florist that they could pick up the flowers from, and then also vases. Yeah.
I think Letitia and Shirley went early morning to Heathrow.
Letitia and Shirley went early morning to Heathrow, somewhere around Heathrow, to go get the flowers and brought them in. And then we had a plan. So guess what? We flew from here with floating candles. Lillian had some candles. I had some candles. So we had a plan, right? We decided how it was going to look. So we get there in the morning. We do the first arrangement, and we're like, okay. I said, Lillian, let's test the floating candles. Let's light it up and test it. And then Chris, is that Chris, the guy from the hotel?
The guy at the hotel, yeah.
Chris comes and said, no, sir, no flames, no flames in the ballroom, open flames. So our whole plan had to change because we had a look. We were going for a look. So our whole plan had to change. So we had to regroup
and then come up with another plan. And it ended up working. And later on, Ivy Rose brought some battery operated candle lights, and we did. It didn't really work because it's not supposed to be submerged in water, but we kind of made it work. So it worked itself out. But behind the scenes, we really struggled because there was also traffic on that day.
Yeah.
So most people that were coming in to come help were stuck in traffic. And so, everything happens behind the scene. I think we did a fashion thing. Tete Plaha was supposed to come in with some models at 4 o'clock. We struggled with models. The plan kept on changing as we're, going along. People kept on falling out of it. So the plan was that we meet at 4 o'clock. We do fitting. We do rehearsal. None of that worked. As of 7 o'clock, models were still on the road trying to get there. We had less models that we had planned on. Ivy Rose's daughter, I recruited at David's house. I saw her and I said, this girl, all body fine. And then him say, fit. And why any funny tail? And then I said, would you mind modeling? And she said, yeah. So I asked Ivy Rose and she said, oh, Nana, yeah, obey. So she brought her early. And then Anita. So right before we started, Tete was like, you know what, Charlie, you for call lyrics them, then you for call this person, then you for call this person. I'm like, you know what? These people came to have fun, right? We can't just include them in the show like that. And I know that Lyrics and Anita were out having fun on that day. So they show up, and I see Anita, and I'm like, why didn't I even think about Anita? She's tall. Anita is just, if you know Anita, she has her spirit, her energy, all of that. So she's walking in as Anita in tree. I'm like, Vipasal model. And then she gave me this look like really? And then I said, Anita, meet me here. So then she quickly went and took her gown off. And she didn't, two girls had fitted for the clothes. All the guys we had done fitting with, although it was really quick. Anita didn't do any fitting.
And all this time, the show had started.
It had started, yeah. Anita hadn't done any fitting. She went in, and the next time I saw her, she was coming out in the clothes. It looked great on her. She had a Fataz jumpsuit, the black jumpsuit. She was just...
Yeah, everything just worked.
It just worked out. So thank you, Anita. But anyway, so go on. Before I talk about what I want to talk about.
I'm not going to. I'll throw it to you. What were you wearing?
I was wearing my Keys and Cradle Kente, Kente jacket. I made this Kente jacket.
Yeah, on top.
On top. And then my
pants you were wearing?
And my pants was a tuxedo pants. But guess what? So, as we're planning for London, I was also planning for Italy because I was leaving London and going to Italy. So I was packing for London and I was packing for Italy, and I was also packing for the fashion show. So I the London part, I'm like, it's only one outfit. I just have to wear my jacket and my pants and my shirt and all of that. And then that's it. And then one dress shoe. Everywhere I was going was like slippers and, casual stuff. So we're rushing to dress up. Belinda is calling me like, Nana, where are you? Nana, where are you? And I'm like, I'll get down when I get down, because I wasn't ready. I get down. Well, I put on my pants, and then I realized I didn't have socks. I didn't travel with a pair of socks because I had all sandals and casual stuff. So I'm like, hey, how am I going to do this? Mr. MC, Mr. Fashion Guy, don't have socks on with dress shoes. So I get downstairs and I'm like, Fisho, you have another pair of socks? He's like, Charlie, no, I only get one black socks. So so Belinda is like, Fisho, take your socks off.
Up to now, I don't even understand this whole thing.
So I have the socks here. So Fisho takes his socks off and then gives it to me behind the stage. And then I put the socks on, and you can see the look on his face like, so what am I going to do?
I didn't understand the whole move. So I give you my socks, and what am I supposed to wear? So, Belinda is here. So why did you say I should give Nana my socks?
I have no idea. I just always
because Belinda said he's the one that's in front. Yes. You're the one in the back. So
I said you're just standing behind the machines. So happened. He hasn't forgiven me,
So I know. So I took the socks off.
Up to now, I don't understand. And I don't even know why I took the socks off.
And I'm thinking, thank you. But anyway, I got you some socks.
You did? Oh, there we go. I like socks.
I got him 3 pairs of socks,
Yeah,
one black
that's my
one,
style.
another black one because I took his black socks, and a colorful one.
Which I love.
I own the same socks. So here
Nice.
are your socks. Thank you for giving up your socks.
Oh, today will you take my car keys?
No.
But yeah, so the whole show, I wasn't wearing socks, and I didn't. I mean, so you know, I didn't sit on any of the tables because I
Yeah.
didn't want to cross my leg, and the cameras would take pictures, and I wasn't wearing. So I just thought, well, what I was wearing, I needed to wear socks.
Yeah.
So I was backstage all the time, or behind the lectern giving my speech, or sitting somewhere in the corner with Sifa. I didn't sit at any table.
Yep.
Because I didn't want any pictures
Yeah,
with
you were
my
so
shoes, no
conscious.
socks. that was a sock story. I didn't even think we were going to talk about it, but here we are. So if you saw me somewhere with no socks, anyway, you know, some might think I was wearing those, you know,
The sockless.
the
The
sockless.
one that's-
Yeah.
yeah.
So maybe somebody would think that's what I was wearing. But that's it. I walked around all night with no socks on in my tuxedo. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
But that was just that. That was behind the scenes,
Yes.
and I don't think anybody noticed all that stuff. All in all, we have massive fun. I talk about Akosia when you're doing the fashion show stuff. Akosia had the mic. Akosia the flow.
Hey.
This is a natural.
So
with the
guess
mic,
what?
eh?
So and then so there was a lot of I think we had naturals, right?
Yeah.
Because honestly, I was under a lot of pressure. I didn't meet with Kwame. Kwame and I never met, right? And we're co-MCing. We never really had the opportunity to meet because we were running, you know. Akosia and I didn't get to meet because she was doing her makeup and she was doing the fashion part. Tete and I didn't get to meet. So everything was kind of like unrehearsed.
Right.
So I think it flowed very nicely. Considering the lack of not having, I'm not going to say lack of planning because lack of planning would mean that
Like,
we
we
didn't
didn't put
really
any thoughts
plan,
to it,
right?
yeah.
There was
It's just
thought to it. It was
rehearsal.
the timing, right? It was the lack of you know timing and having the opportunity to all meet as a team and coordinate everything on the ground. Yeah.
But all in all, good show.
Yes.
Are we going back?
I'm going back to London. I know that much.
Oh, that's what we're all going. Is that a London flag on this? Somebody's
No, but you know what? Let me tell you. We have to talk about everything, right? I think that going into London was very stressful. We can't discount the fact that we've never been there, right?
Right.
It was our first time. We cannot discount the fact that the price was steep, right? It was 150 pounds.
Yeah.
We can't really discount that. However, we had ambassadors,
Yes.
right? You want to name them?
Let me start from Akosia,
Sweetie, Ivy Rose, Shirley.
Letitia, Shirley, Yvonne, Paul.
Who else? Are we forgetting?
That's
it. Maureen, yeah, initially,
Maureen
yeah.
got busy.
Yeah.
Maureen.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't discount what they did.
Yes.
I mean, yes, the ticket price was, you know, a lot of people complained about it. And the easiest thing these names, the people we've just mentioned, could have done was say, Charlie, it's okay.
Yeah.
Lose interest, not be part of it. Leave this whole thing alone. And just roll. It's not a big deal. No, they stuck through it.
Yeah.
They chased people to get tickets. They advertised it on their own. They went above and beyond. Mod. We left out mod.
Yes, mod. Yeah.
Yes. They went above and beyond, and they were more or less the face of us there.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I'm sure there's a whole lot they won't even tell us, but I'm sure there were people saying,
Yeah,
Charlie,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, of
you know,
course.
some of them are maybe they even lost friends out of
Oh
this.
yeah,
you know
yeah.
how
Because
this thing can happen.
You know, we talked about this,
Yeah.
and you know, we're very transparent here. I personally had calls. I remember one of my friends called me and said, "I see my ton ticket 5 pe."
Oh, child.
And at this point, it was like 3 weeks before the event, and I'm like, "Really? We've only sold 5?" So there was a lot of, you know,
Uncertainty.
back talk, a lot of negativity. Nothing to do with our MQF crew, but I think it was, you know, the fact that Mufri, right? Like you guys are coming from the US, but we were there because of the UK MQF. We weren't there because of US, right? We came there because the UK MQF crew, you know, you see Ivy Rose on there every time. You see Letitia on there every time. You see Shirley Ann with her disco lights on there every time. It was really to say thank you.
Yeah.
That was how this all started, right? Is to honor them and Akosia. We didn't mention Akosia. Akosia
Hey, we
Waterloo.
didn't- We left out Akosia.
Yeah.
Hey, how?
Oh, we mentioned her. Okay. So it was Maud, yeah. It was all an honor to say that, you know what, you guys have been around this whole time, and we're going to bring this over to you guys, right? That was all it was about. So when all that was happening, it was kind of like, it was confusing. Like, we're not in for...
Like, what are we putting them through?
Yeah, like, we're not doing anything to benefit from it. So when you're giving yourself and when you're giving back and you get so much backlash, you get deflated, right?
Yeah.
So we were all deflated before we got there, but we had to push through. We were jet lagged, we were tired, but I think overall it's been positive. Every comment that I've heard has been positive, with the exception of one that called, and I knew the person wasn't there, because when the person said, yes, then I'm still for what I'm sorry, because if you could talk about anything, you can't talk about the food, because I mean, it's a 5-star hotel. We did a tasting. Akosia and Maud did a tasting. They both, you know, have great palate. We gave them feedback.
They did. They followed all the feedback.
We gave them feedback as far as seasoning. We gave them feedback on the presentation. We gave them feedback on everything, and they delivered. So when you say food, not just watching and I'll pay the and answer
We even brought that.
and then we even brought shit on. We brought packaged shit on. We had shit on for people to put on their plates. So overall great. And even if people say it's not great, we think it was great.
Oh, we did have a good time.
Yes.
We raised some decent amount of money. We haven't added up to, you know, we haven't done all the calculations.
the calculate. We're tired.
We like Nana said, it was a fundraising event, but we didn't expect to raise funds at all. We didn't.
No, we weren't, because you know what, everything that, so London, let me put it this way. You guys underestimated yourselves. Let me put it that way,
I
right?
think so.
You guys, it was not even us. It's you guys underestimated yourselves, because all the feedback we were getting, but when you look at the show, right, the reason why we're saying it's better than here, you guys came dressed up. You guys, most of you came on time.
On time.
Another feedback that we had was that London, the worker said 7 and for about 8. People were there on time.
So remember, we had an argument amongst us about the starting time.
Yes. You know, so everything that you guys said you weren't going to do, you did.
You did.
Right? And you did it even beyond that, right? We thought we weren't going to raise money. Yeah, you can always raise more money, but we did very well. So for the future, you know, you guys are great. You're not as bad, you know. So don't discount what you can do, because we were really surprised at the outcome of the event. Why are you laughing?
Because somebody just sent me a message. What Nana want talk? Me say Yankee, we no dress.
No, I'm not saying Yankee, we didn't dress. I'm saying that the energy behind the London event, I didn't think that people would come the way they came. They came correct, right? And I mean, overall, I can't talk about the women, but London gentlemen dress better than American gentlemen, right? I think the American ladies dress better than London ladies, but hey, I'm not about to go that route. But the men and English men dress very well. But the ladies came really nicely dressed. They wanted to be there.
They all did.
You know, they wanted to be there. They danced. They had a great time. It was positive.
Yeah.
It was more. It was better than what we expected, and you have to take credit for that.
It was good. They respected the time. They enjoyed the location. They had a wonderful event. It was a sold-out event before time, which is always a pleasure. I mean, when we finally got sold out, and I put that sold-out flyer out, it was good. The funny thing was, remember, we got more calls after the sold-out flyer that even before the whole thing. But we didn't want to go over the estimated the 200 figure. We could have probably sold a few more, but we didn't want to do that. It was tiring, you know. But you guys delivered, and thank you very much for respecting our brand. We've always been very particular about certain things. The show is on Sunday. It starts at 4:00. We are precise when it comes to time. When we did the event in here in the US, same thing. We're very particular about our starting time. We stuck to it. And we were a little worried about London because of all the feedback, but you guys delivered. You respected the MQF brand and whatever it carries, and so you showed up on time, and we're extremely, extremely grateful. We've been laughing and saying, we're not coming back. You never know what happens.
Yeah.
Our goal, of course, next year is to host it in Ghana,
Accra.
in Accra. So that's
Well,
what
we don't know. It doesn't have to be Accra, right?
No.
Ghana
Actually,
doesn't really mean Accra, does it? Not nowadays.
Yeah, it probably will not be in Accra. It will be Ghana.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on a few things, and we'll work on the date. I mean, so far we've had both events on August 17th, that same
June.
weekend. No.
What event are you talking about?
The MQF thing.
June. June 17th.
Oh, June.
August. June.
I'm hungry. I
June
need salad.
17th.
Oh yeah, June 17th last year, June 17th this year. So I don't know.
Yeah.
June tickets, airline tickets.
June is not technically peak season because some, especially the UK people are still in school. But one thing about Accra is that you can have an event on Monday and you can have 400 people. So that's the good part. So I think we have to do the event thinking about Accra people and not us and not everyone else, right?
Sure.
So because it's for Accra. So we have to look at what is convenient for them. But for us, who will be traveling, the Juneteenth weekend seems to be a great weekend because we get a 3-day weekend.
You get the
holiday. So when you tag on a few days on it, you're not taking so much time off. But Accra is not as concerned like US and London where people cannot take time off.
Right.
Accra, you can have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any day of the week, and people will still show up.
I think we have a meeting with the location guys this week.
Yeah.
Or next. Yeah. So let's work on that. We'll work on it today, and then once we get the location, we can start working on what the whole package will be. But it's been fun. It's been hard work, but it's paid off, and we're very happy with that. We're grateful to all our sponsors. I met one of the managing director of one of the companies that sponsored us last week, and his feedback was I was touched, right? He said, "Charlie, we had to sponsor 2 events. One of them had 1,000 people, and then the second one was your own. You said 200, so we're going to do the 1,000 one, but we sponsored you guys." I said, "Well, you did it because of me?" He said, "Well, we thought about your program and your clientele. Your clientele was appropriate for our product."
Wow.
And it's been I mean, feedback like that puts a smile on my face. So we appreciate the audience. Thank you very much. To all our sponsors, all those who supported one way or the other, whether it was a gift, whether it was a check, whether it was just items, whatever it was.
Yeah.
You bought a ticket. Everybody.
The designers.
Everybody. The designers.
Yes.
I mean, all of you. Everybody just came up. The equipment to Amos. What was his catchphrase? DJ, shut up, DJ, shut up. I mean, he made everything. Everybody played a role in there and made it a very lovely time. To the person who sells socks. To everybody, Charlie, thank you. So we're grateful about that. London, thank you very much. And then thanks for your support each and every time. Being on there every evening, Charlie. I mean, who was talking about? I think it was Elsie. Elsie was in London the Sunday after we got back, right? So she tried to join MQF from London. I don't think she survived 1 hour. It's not easy, It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Getting used to that. It was difficult. So we thank you so much for all that. To those who won your raffles, I think we've sent out all the okay. The person who won the Pratt, the Kwaboche president, he won the Mary Kay product thing. So he has to pick up he said he will pick it up from here. He hasn't picked up yet. And then the last one is the second prize was the Marriott and Sheraton hotel package. So that is also being mailed to her over in England. For everybody else, I think has received.
So most people, it seemed like most people.
Oh, is it really?
The person who won is here.
Oh, I see. Okay,
London is Villandro. Oh, the lady.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that has been mailed.
The white lady.
Oh, so the second prize winner. She went to. I remember. Akosia's friend. Okay. So that's still he has to be mailed. Okay. All right. So that has to be mailed. Apart from that, I think everybody has their winnings. We're good on that. So Charlie, thank you to our London family. You've always been number one from the beginning. And we promise D-Labi the next time you call us, we'll be there 1 hour before time.
D-Labi is not calling us anymore.
Oh, he'll call us back. We'll be there 1 hour before time.
We'll have to go and cook. Dila will say you.
Actually, yeah.
We'll come set up.
Dila, because
We'll be part of the setup.
We'll hook you up. We'll set
We'll
up.
come set up. Don't
Just
worry.
chill in the background. We'll sort everything out.
We'll set
no
up.
problem, Charlie. So the next thing we have for us, I think we're working on something for Christmas.
Yes.
Maybe
Yes.
we're working for something for Christmas for Yankee. Yankee says we've dogged them. We beg. We don't dog you. We'll have something.
It's
for
gonna be a
Christmas. It won't
jam.
be a formal event.
It'll be a
jam.
jam.
A jam for the Christmas period. And then of course we have the cruise, which is open to everybody. The cruise is next year from May 4th to 10th. I've seen the reservations for up to like Saturday. So some of you who registered after Saturday, I haven't seen that. But that's exciting. It's the Symphony of the Seas, heading over to Haiti, to Jamaica to
two
Coco Cay.
islands, right?
Yeah, one.
Two. She said something about 2 private islands. What other island are we going to besides Coco Cay?
That's the only one.
Okay.
Well, unless she's adding Labadee, calling Labadee an island. That's not right.
Okay.
It's a private resort in Haiti. So that's also something we're looking out for. Registration ended in about 2 or 3 days, so make sure you get that done, and then we'll have a good time. As usual, it's our mini vacations or mini retirement vacations. We don't want to be 70 years old and now go around the world, Charlie. We want to do a little bit of that as we live our lives, right? So that's precisely what it is. So thank you. What's that? What do you get out of the cruise?
Oh, the money, because we haven't tallied everything. Oh, yeah. You haven't answered.
Yeah, we talked about it. I said
we said we haven't done an account yet. Oh, for us. Oh, yeah.
No. So somebody asking, so Fisher, how much money do you make as an individual from the London event? It took me a while to understand that question. We didn't do any of this for money. No. For personal money, no.
We actually put our money in. Let me put it that way, right?
Yeah.
Each one of us bought our tickets. Each one of us paid for our hotels. And the hotel wasn't cheap. It was like $400 a night. So when you hear that, hey, we barely broke even, right? Had it not been for the fundraiser that we did. And initially when we're going in, we had some sponsors on the table, and it looked really good when we're going in. And then we realized, some of the sponsors couldn't do it in London, right? One of the biggest sponsors.
Yeah, of course. Our biggest sponsor is
Remitly.
Remitly promised to sponsor almost the whole event. So that was very good for us. We knew we could put up a solid event, do everything together. Remitly, and they didn't want anybody else to partner with us because we're very happy about what MQF does for them and how we're helping them around the world. So that was it. That was great. So we knew we're working on this event. We'll have a fundraising stuff. So what we even wanted to do on Yamidia, we extended it a little bit more than we wanted to do. Then a few months to go, Remitly London, which doesn't sponsor me, Remitly North America does. Apparently there are 2 entities. London could not cover the event. So we lost that sponsorship.
And they weren't even going to cover the event. And they were given...
Yeah, not the entire... Given a sizable amount of money. Yeah. So that's where the panic set in, right? So we had to, look for sponsors. We had to. Well, we just panicked. That's it. Usually, sponsorship does your event. Tickets helps you do certain things. We were lost. So we're really grateful that we managed to break even and get a little bit of some. Hopefully, when our accounting is all done, we'll be able to get something for what we intend to do with Nyamidia. So we are grateful for all that, and we thank each and everyone for that. Okay, Zoom. The Hawksmoor restaurant was where we went. That's where we had the steak.
Oh, the steak.
Zoom messages.
Oh, the Zoom messages.
Albert Owusu Barry donated.
Alberta
won the
yes,
raffle.
Yes,
Alberta
won. She won the stuff and then she redonated it back.
The hero bow tie.
And
redonated that will go to the boys over at Nyamidia. So that was cool. So everybody played a role.
And you know what? We're talking about us paying for tickets and paying for our hotel. Even the London ambassadors, right?
Some stayed
over. They stayed over. Some of them run errands. You remember, at some points they were all looking for location when the location was delayed. So everybody, from the London crew, I talked about Ivy Rose bringing her food, her daughter coming in to volunteer to do the fashion show, Shirley Ann bringing jollof, kinky.
Oh, yeah.
For the after
After
party.
party. The after party was to be in
her
Shirley's
room.
room,
You know,
yes. And
Shirley's room. And then you didn't go.
No,
But
I
some of
couldn't.
us went. We went earlier. Peter was there. They all had their jollof, their kinky and all of that. Fisho and Belinda. So this is what happens. So so I go into Shirley Ann's room and I see all these people in the room. And I'm like, we're busy. We're looking for Belinda's phone. We're looking to clear up. I need to go get all my clothes and put it in the room because I was leaving the next morning. So I had to pack. And so I walk into Shirley Ann's room and there's kinky, there's jollof, there's this. So I say, you know what, the way Uncle Fodi did, the way they're eating, if I don't balance some food, man, what about me? So I decided I'm going to balance some kinky. So I put like, I think 2 balls of kinky. I took 2 balls of kinky and I took some fish and I took it into my room. And then I ended up going back into the room. And at that point, I didn't even have appetite, but I had some jollof. So everything is said and done. The whole night, we were looking for Belinda's phone. So we were so distracted, we didn't really enjoy the rest of the night, you know, the rest of the night because we're just like deflated. So we finished and she was like, Shirley Ann, we forgot in room.
Because I didn't eat.
Yes.
Remember, I couldn't sit down because I didn't have socks.
So we work our way to Shirley Ann's room. I think Shirley Ann she was texting. She was texting, and then like 5 minutes ago, and then I'm like, she's texting, so she's in her room.
She was texting at 4:25.
Yes.
We got to her room about 4:40.
Yeah.
In the morning.
And
we're knocking on the door, she's
not opening.
Pressing the bell, she's not opening.
So official said, hey, what I go do? I said, don't worry, I have 2 balls of kinky in my room. And then I had also balanced some shito. And so Fisho and Belinda had kinky and shito in my room, or my suite, because it was all suite hotel. At 5:30 in the morning, they were eating kinky. And so let me tell you one thing that I always do. And every time Lillian and Belinda gets upset at me. So every time I host, right? You know, when you cook, when you host, you don't get to eat, right? Because you're the host. And then you realize at the end of the night, people have packed all the food and they've left. And you've made all this food or ordered all this food and you haven't even tasted anything. You're hungry. So I have developed this habit of always putting some on the side for later. It could be for the next day, right? So even here at MQF, when we have events, I would always put some food on the side for the house, right? This household, because Belinda is always running around and she never takes care of herself. So we'll have this scrumptious food, and then at the end of the night, Fisho doesn't have anything to eat, or the next morning nobody has something to eat. And everybody has come and they packed all this food.
See where I've lost weight, because I don't eat.
So
they take all the food.
So I have this habit of always looking ahead, right? Looking for that extra guest that will come in at the last minute and everybody has packed the food. So it's been a habit. And Lillian always say that their father, you know, yeah, Papa, dear, your father told us not to do that. We have to give all the food away. And they always give all the food away. But I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So when I walked into Shirley Ann's room, that was the thought process. I'm like, okay, I see all these people eating, but I also see people downstairs and myself who might not have the opportunity to eat. So imagine if I didn't go back to eat, 1. And 2, if I didn't take the kinky with me.
Charlie,
you guys would have starved.
It was the best kinky I've ever tasted.
At that
Even
point,
Belinda ate a whole lot of that. Charlie,
so Belinda
it
said,
was
eat,
good.
no, Udo, kinky, all them. Okay, and we went and we enjoyed it.
We
So,
enjoyed it. Kinky, fish, and one of the
and
sausages.
the shito. I had, you know, so we went to go give the shito away because we are giving the shito and people are like, we need one more shito, we want more shito. So,
so what did you pocketed?
Yeah, so I put 2 in my pocket. Because I'm like, there's no way I'm going to go through this event and I ended up not even eating the shito because I gave it to you guys, right?
Yeah.
But I was thinking, there's no way I'm going to go through this event and not taste the shito. And another reason, because I do events, another reason why I do that is because sometimes you get feedback, right? Some crazy person will come to you and say, shito no nenyede. And I say, shito no na say, right? I want to be able to speak to it, right? I want to say, oh boy. Because me DB. So I always do that. You know, I always like to taste something, but maybe
so you can take some home today.
Yes, I'll take 1 home. Yeah, and then we found out that shito was all gone. We didn't even have enough. Yeah.
So it was good. London, we thank you. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for enjoying our phone that you took. So use it for all the international calls that you want to make.
Are you calling the Londoners?
It was a gift.
Kwakwe.
It was a gift. It was a gift from us.
They will not forgive you for that.
But we will definitely, continue our long established relationship, one way or the other. So next in 2024, we haven't drawn our list of activities yet, but we know that if we have this, we will do this over in Ghana, and then we'll see what other. What other things we have up our sleeves. But we really, really, really appreciate everything you did. And to each and everyone who supported us, God bless you and have a wonderful, keep it up. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. We'll also keep you updated on everything that we're doing. And have a wonderful time. So I'll play this. And hey, what am I doing?
Yeah, this is Bonkunwa. My brother, Professor Eko Atempo, DJ for show. Today, birthday party in America, Maryland. He's stealing and killing everywhere. I will not pay. I can't keep Papa yo ye don na kebu oyin ibienye chi oyin. This is Brahma Kamoko aka Buko Mako. Only a foolish dog run after the flying birds. Eko Atempo, you are the best solution in the country. Eko Atempo, you are the best solution in the country. Eko Atempo, you are the best solution in the country. Say Bonkunwa. Bonkunwa.
Snacks. Oh yeah, Ivy Rose also has snacks on the cocktail table.
That was pretty. Give it a nice touch.
With Remitly, you can send money to Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, and over 40 other African countries with low or no fees, so more money gets home. Loved ones can receive their money through familiar options like MTN, M-Pesa, First Bank, Access Bank, and more. Plus, an ever-expanding network of bank deposit, mobile money, and cash pickup availability. You will also get real-time transfer updates so you know where your money is through the whole transfer process. Download the Remitly app today and get a special offer on your first transfer. With Remitly, you can send money to Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, and over 40 other African countries with low or no fees, so more money gets home. Loved ones can receive their money through familiar options like MTN, M-Pesa, First Bank, Access Bank, and more. Plus, an ever-expanding network of bank deposit, mobile money, and cash pickup availability. You will also get real-time transfer updates so you know where your money is through the whole transfer process. Download the Remitly app today